Good evening and welcome back to Funchal in the capital of Madeira. There's the outside shot of the Olympic swimming pools complex here in Funchal. There we are inside for day 5 of finals of the Paraswimming European Open Championships. It's been a great first 4 days of action. We have crowned a number of European champions. More to come tonight. It's one of the longest sessions that we have in this championships, and there is Lizzie, the mascot, entertaining everyone this morning when we had a slight delay, and she's going into the crowd handing out the flowers, and we've got our own Lizzie with us tonight, Lizzie Johnson. Good evening, Liz.
Hi Paul. I won't be entertaining any crowds, I don't think. Not with my dancing at least.
Well, it has been known in the past, I think, Liz, but anyway, that's another story. What we're looking forward to tonight?
Well, we've got lots of exciting events ahead of us, and we'll start off with those breaststrokes.
Yeah, you love the breaststroke events. SB5 there, 400 freestyles were exciting in the heats this morning, especially the women's one promises to be very entertaining tonight. That's quite close to the start of the programme. Butterflies, a few 50 freestyle sprints as well. Another individual medley in the centre of the programme there for the SM14s, the swimmers with intellectual impairments. 100 freestyle, S11, Lisette Bronsma in great form, we might see a record there, and that S1100 freestyle. Finish off with the sprints as well, and of course, we're both looking forward to the mixed 4x100 medley relay, 34 points. That should be exciting. The Dutch got a team in that, and the Orange Army out in force tonight.
Yeah, and they've brought a few people back. We've seen Ties van Hoevegen swim already this week. Again, complex, these relays. You really do need a combination. Typically the Dutch, very strong team, but very small team, and really been in a position to field a relay team. But now that it's a mixed relay team, there is the opportunity. So 2 men, 2 women, combination of classifications cannot exceed 34 points.
Yeah, well, that's right at the end of the programme, but we're looking forward to that one already as our officials come on the pool deck. So, 3 world records last night, Liz. It was a great night of action, wasn't it?
It was an incredibly busy night of action. They came in fairly quick succession as well, a couple of them. So we've had a handful of records. Maybe not as many as you would typically see at the major championships, but as we keep reiterating this week, different nations have different Paralympic Games selection policies. So this championships falls in different parts of their cycle. So some athletes will be using this as a focus meet to taper one final time before Paris in the summer. Some have already closed their qualification window, some have had their trials, and some still have their trials to come. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but we're still seeing some very fast swimming.
Yeah, we are. Some more chances again tonight for that. The 3 world record breakers from yesterday will be back in the pool again tonight in different finals, so watch out for them a little bit later on. Watch out for people like Lisette Bronsma, very close to her own record times as well. There's our wonderful technical officials being introduced to the crowd again. Again, they do a great job at the major events, these technical officials. And, well, just doing a little tally there. There's 23 more European champions we will crown tonight. So it's one of the busier nights. We had 18 yesterday, so we're we're upping the ante a little bit. 5 more European titles to be handed out than we did last night. But should
That's
be some
why you're in
great
charge.
well,
You can count quicker than me.
well, that makes it 109 in total. So there we go, 109 less 86 from last night. There you go. Is that right? Yeah, 23. That's right. I was doubting myself there. You put doubt in my mind, Liz. Here we go.
Oh, I never.
First final. 100 breaststroke SB5. Let's see what the women can do as they come out onto poolside. They'll go outside in, as we have seen in the introductions for these finals. Anna Hunter, World Championship bronze medalist from last year. She will go in that outside lane. In the other lane, Maria Tsakonis, finalist in that World Championships last year as well. Isabella Vincent had a good swim in the qualification heats this morning, and managed to get herself an oceanic record. Isabella Vincent with that swim, the Australian, the only non-European in this one. Fedorenko from Ukraine, the 19-year-old, goes in lane number 2. Stelma Bjornsdottir, another final for the Icelander. She was in the World Championship final last year as well. Verena Schott, well, she is the reigning world champion. Verena Schott qualified very close to Ariana Talamona. Talamona, just for that excellent finish there, spotted the touch very well at the finish of that heat this morning to finish in second place. But Grace Harvey leads the way, the Great Britain swimmer, World Championship silver medalist from last year and world champion back in 2022. Good qualification swim this morning for Grace Harvey, wasn't it?
It was. She was in that first heat. She set down the gauntlet there. We would expect Talamona and Schott to go quicker this evening. The battle should be in those 3 centre lanes.
Grace Harvey in lane number 4 for Great Britain, fastest qualifier into this final. So Verena Schott has had a good week so far. Grace Harvey's also been on the medal podium in that 100 freestyle. Talamona looking to try and convert her 4th place at the World Champs last year into a medal position. Verena Schott, though, world champion, was ahead of Grace Harvey at the World Champs last year. And there's Grace Harvey going from the blocks. Talamona in the water. And Verena Schott 1 lane down from Grace Harvey, but Harvey probably with the best start of the field.
Yeah, Harvey and Schott with very similar starts there, and it was Harvey that got slightly further distance, but now that they're up and into their strokes, very little to separate between Harvey and Schott. They were only separated by 1/100th earlier in the week, that 400, and right now they are at here. Talamona sticking with them in these early stages, actually looking like she's got quite a bit of strength down this first 50. They'll all come under the flags together and go into the turn. As we approach it now, it will be Harvey 49.23 that gets her hands to the wall first, a 1/10 of a second ahead of Talamona, with Schott 49.84. They are your leading 3, and it looks to be the medals going to them in some order.
Yeah, well, the leading 3, as we expected, there might be. Grace Harvey and Verena Schott have had some good tussles, head-to-head tussles in the past. We don't often see Talamona this close to the big 2 in the centre. The 2, Harvey and Schott, they've been world champions in the last 2 years. Who's going to get their hands on the European title here? None of them have been European winners in this event, but it looks like Grace Harvey in the middle, Talamona following close behind. Verena Schott now coming with a late charge, but Grace Harvey is coming home now into the last 5. It looks like Harvey might take this 100 metres breaststroke. She hits the wall and she will take it. 1:43.84 for Grace Harvey. and just a little bit faster than she went in the heats this morning. Good enough to claim the gold medal. Great stuff for Grace Harvey. Talamona, a great swim from her to take the silver ahead of Verena Schott, who takes the bronze.
Well, we just see there finish it up, Anna Hunter and Sofia Fedorenko. But great swim from Grace Harvey. She will be over the moon to take that title. Just 1/100th slower than she has been this season, but she won't care about the time so much tonight. It's all about that gold medal for Grace Harvey. An excellent swim from Arianna Talamona to really be right in the mix there to take that silver medal. And Schott all smiles too, because that's the fastest time she's been this year. So everything moving in the right direction for these three swimmers for the summer. Harvey just so strong in that final 15 metres.
Talamona was right there with around about 15-20 metres to go, but Grace Harvey showed great strength in the closing stages. Dive for that wall, 1:43.84, and she was delighted to get into the wall first. Grace Harvey is the European champion from Great Britain. Arianna Talamona from Italy takes the silver, and Verena Schott takes the bronze medal. It's another oceanic record for Isabella Vincent from Australia. Ah, nice close contest for us to start there, Liz. That was a cracker, wasn't it?
It was, and it's a very strong field, the SB5 and the women's breaststroke, and that's why it meant so much to Harvey to get her hands to the wall first.
Another strong field is in this men's 100 metres breaststroke SB5. Andrei Drapkin goes in the outside lane, first of two Ukrainians in this final. Georgios Savaltos, he was in the World Championship final last year, finishing in 6th position. Ivo Rocha, the Portuguese home favourite, he was a medalist at the European Champs back in 2018. Danilo Semeninkin, second of the Ukrainians, World Championship medalist last year, bronze medalist in those 2023 championships. Alexei Ganyuk, surprise winner of the 100 backstroke earlier this week, and the world record holder in lane number 3, Andrei Granichka, who qualified in 3rd position. We think he's got more to give. We think this man's got more to give as well. Anthony Ponce-Bertrand, the world champion, going in lane number 5, but fastest into this final. Leo McCree, world championship silver medalist in 22 and 23, and fastest into this final, and that time of 1:29.35. Great time from Leo McCree from Switzerland. Leo McCree goes in the centre lane, world champion in lane number 5, the Paralympic champion and world record holder in lane number 3. Konichka's world record set in the Tokyo Paralympic Games, 1:25.13. Ponce-Bertrand, world champion from last year, was ahead of Leo McCree on that occasion. McCree going from the dive, the other two main contenders in the water.
Yeah, and McCree away well, as you would expect. He swam very well in the heat this morning down that first 50 metres, and he's set off again like lightning down the first 25 metres. He leads through 25 by a body length, but he is flanked either side by Ponce-Bertrand and Granichka. Ponce-Bertrand closing in on that gap now. McCree still leading as they come under the flags. Granichka right up on his shoulder, very close at the turn. The touch will go to McCree, 41.05. 41.07, just 2/100ths behind there, Granichka, and Ponce-Bertrand 41.20. So it's all very close as we come down into the final 35 metres. Ponce-Bertrand now up with McCree, as is Granichka, and they look to be going past him. Can he respond?
Well, what a great tussle this is. Three swimmers out in front of the field. Graniczka, Ponce Bertrand and Leah McCree in between the two names. The Paralympic champion in the grey cap, the world champion at the top there in the black cap, and the world silver medalist in the middle. Graniczka, the world record holder, might just have it. Ponce Bertrand, it's going to be all on the touch now. Into the wall, and it is Ponce Bertrand. 127.31. A great finish from the Spaniard. Graniczka in second, and it is Leah McCree with a bronze medal. But Ponce Bertrand celebrates. What a victory that was. A fantastic race again. Leah McCree did a great job to claim the bronze medal for Switzerland. A fantastic time for him. Graniczka the silver, but he was just touched out at the end by Anthony Ponce Bertrand, and it's gold to Spain.
Well, what a race that was. Almost identical to the way that the women's event went there. Ponce Bertrand timed that to perfection. McCree did what he had to do. He had to take it out quickly. He didn't do anything wrong there, Leo McCree. He led at the turn by the smallest of margins. He gave himself a chance. But it was at this point, Graniczka looked like he was going to take it. And then Ponce Bertrand came through with those long arms to get the touch right at the end. As they went under the flags, it was shoulder to shoulder for Ponce Bertrand and Graniczka. And it was all on the lunge forward for the final stroke. Whoa. And you can see how much it means to Ponce Bertrand. He knew he was in a battle for that one.
Anthony Ponce Bertrand is the European title winner in this men's 100 breaststroke SB5. He wins it 127.31. Andrej Graniczka in silver medal position, and Switzerland's Leo McCree will take the bronze. Well, they keep these races coming as well. Two fantastic races in the 100 breaststroke. Really close.
Yeah, they were close, they were exciting. And that set us up for a really good final session.
So we are now upping the distance. We go to the 400 freestyle, and it is the women's S9. And again, really stacked field in this one. The only non-European in this one is Victoria Belando Nicholson. We saw her in the 100 freestyle final, the Australian. And, posting an excellent time. Gold medalist in the individual medley earlier this week, Mariah Marcus Solter. She's been Paralympic champion in 2016 in this event. Sofia Konkoli, the reigning European champion from Hungary. She goes in 7. And the European bronze medalist, Julia Gordachuk, was in the first heat this morning. She goes in lane number 2. Beatrice Larida Maldonada, the 18-year-old Spaniard, in lane number 5. Agata Poli, World Championship finalist from France, in lane 3. The Croatian, who had an impressive swim in the heats this morning, world silver medalist last year, Emma Micic. But the fastest from the heats, Vittoria Bianco of Italy, the Paralympic gold medalist in the relay. She hasn't won an individual medal in a major championships. Could this be a first for the Italian? Vittoria Bianco and Emma Micic qualified in first and second position. Sofia Konkoli, the reigning European champion and European record holder, 4:36.76. She swam to take silver medal in the Tokyo Paralympic Games. Fastest though, in the centre lanes, Vittoria Bianco and Emma Micic. This one could be a fascinating contest.
It could. The heats were close this morning. I see there Konkoli in 7, Marcus Soto in 1. So there really could be fireworks from anywhere across this pool. Micic and Bianco swam very well in the heats. They looked comfortable, but expect the outside lanes to move things along in this final. As we go into the turn, it's Pauli that leads for France, 33.23. Mecic 33.72, with Marcus Soto 8/100ths ahead of Konkoli, turning 33.72. So it's very close at the front. There in that centre lane. Lane 4 is Bianco. She'll sense a real opportunity here for an individual major championship medal, but she's going to have to fight off some fierce competition.
It is. Bianco's gone out really fast in the early stages. Don't think her time registered there at the first 50, but it's registering now, 107.65. Pauli in second place, going well. The French swimmer just one lane down from Bianco. Mecic also in the mix as well in lane number 5, and 2 lanes across. Well, European champion Sofia Konkoli, well, she's not going to give this one away easily. She's right in there as well, but these 4 look like they are maybe stretching away from the others, so the race kind of splitting into 2 halves. But Bianco started really, really well, the Italian, in lane 4, and as she goes over the 150 mark, she has a little bit of a lead over Emma Mecic and Agata Pauli, with Sofia Konkoli not too far behind at all, just a couple of tenths behind Pauli in 4th position. But they're going down the halfway list, still a long way to go, but Vittoria Bianco looking very good in the early stages.
She is. Mecic looks to be trying to eat into that early lead of Bianco. Konkoli right at the top looks to be trying to go with them. Naraya Marcus Soto not completely out of it, down at the bottom of the pool as well. So this 200-metre halfway point will be interesting as Bianco goes over first. Mecic next through, then Konkoli and Pauli. As I said, Marcus Soto starting the hunt as Mecic is definitely reeling in Vittoria Bianco. As we enter the second half of the race, this is where things could get really interesting.
Well, absolutely. Mecic now right alongside the early leader Bianco. Also Agata Pauli still there or thereabouts, and Konkoli still there as well. Konkoli trying to come back now. Mecic maybe gets the touch there, just ahead of Bianco. And Konkoli now in 3rd position, with Agata Pauli just falling behind now and being challenged by Naraya Marquez Soto. But Emma Mecic, the young 16-year-old, she was a silver medalist last year at the World Championships. Could she go one better at the Europeans? At the moment, she's going ahead of Vittoria Bianco, with Konkoli not too far behind there, 2 lanes up, coming to the 300 mark now.
Mecic has hit the front. She was 1/100th ahead. She got her feet to the wall down the far end of the pool, but now she's got about a body length lead over Bianco that equates to 1.43 seconds. 3:33.51 the time for Mecic there. Konkoli now in 3rd position, over almost a second and a half ahead of Pauli. Can anybody respond? But at the moment, Mecic going very well in that centre lane, lane 5. Konkoli has gone to her feet. She's up the stroke rate with those arms. She's trying to get into that silver medal position. It looks like Mecic might have done enough. Still 50 metres to go, but she's looking powerful down this final length. And it is Konkoli who turned second. Pauli up to third. I don't think Bianco's times are registering properly here, because Bianco very much still in this one.
Yeah, there is a problem with the timing pad at the top, but you can see from that picture that Bianco very much in it. Konkoli is coming back, but Mecic is away and clear. It's going to be gold for Croatia. Emma Mecic is going to take the European title. What a swim from the 16-year-old. Emma Mecic gets in 4:45.38. She will be the European champion. Sofia Konkoli will take the silver, and Vittoria Bianco will take the bronze medal for Italy, just ahead of the fast finishing Agata Pauli and Marquez Soto. But what a swim from the Croatian. It was absolutely perfect. She didn't panic when Vittoria Bianco went out in the early pace. She swam her own race, and she swam it brilliantly.
She did. She showed great maturity there. Bianco gave herself a chance. Like we said, you've got to swim your own race here. You've got to do what you know you can. And Bianco used that front end speed to give herself the best chance. There was danger and quality all over the pool. So Bianco took control in a way that she knew how. And it paid off for her to get in for that bronze medal. Mecic, though, looked really strong and controlled and calm and did her own thing, stuck to her race plan, and it's paid off with an exceptionally fast time for the youngster.
Emma Mecic leads them home. It's gold to Croatia and gold to Emma Mecic. Fantastic swim from her. Sofia Konkeli, previous European champion, has to settle for silver, and it's her first individual major championship medal for Vittorio Bianco of Italy. Well, what a great swim. There's the Slovakians. They took their first medal last night with Karina Petrokovićeva. And we move on to the next event, which is the men's 400 freestyle in the S9 classification. Just 6 swimmers taking the start from the qualification heats. Andre Kalina being one of them, medalist earlier this week in the individual medley. He'll still have his big event to come later in the week, the breaststroke. Joris Kessner, he's been a finalist this week already, as has Thomas Navarro Barber, who swam in the 100 metres final yesterday, the Great Britain swimmer. Sam de Visser had a good heat swim, World Championship 4th position last year. He'll be hoping to force his way onto the podium. Jacobo Garrido Brun, the world champion back in 2019, qualified in 2nd behind this man, the European champion, won that title in 2021, Hugo Didier of France. He was a Paralympic silver medalist, the world silver medalist, and the Frenchman in lane number 4 starts as favourite for this 400 freestyle S9.
This is the men's 400 meter freestyle S9.
Jacobo Garrido Brun in lane number 5. He was on a medal podium at the last European Championship, 2nd to Hugo Didier. Didier has been in great form this week already. We've seen him swim a few events and he's impressed us. Jacobo Garrido Brun, very much a specialist at this 400 freestyle, as is Sam de Visser, the Belgian, who goes in lane number 3, and he might pose a threat as well. The Belgian there, just one lane down, one lane up from the bottom.
Yeah, going out, well off the block with the 2 outside lanes, Kessner in 2 and Kalina in 7. Kessner has held that speed down at this first 50 metres. Expect the centre lane athletes to catch him. Kessner 29.52, de Visser 29.78, exactly the same as Jacobo Garrido Brun with Didier 30.06 and Navarro Barber 30.27. So very close at the first 50, as we can see here now. 4 swimmers in a line from Kessner through to Didier in lanes 2 to 5, with Garrido Brun just settling into his rhythm here. And it will be Didier that turns first at the 100 metre mark, 101.46.
We saw Didier swim a couple of 100 freestyles yesterday and had incredibly fast finishes in those 100 freestyles, also in the individual medley, incredibly fast in the later stages of the race. So seeing him hit the front so early, that's got to be ominous for the rest in this field. And there are the 3 leaders, as we expected. They should stretch away from the others in this field. There's Didier, most of that perfect spearhead as they go through that turn. 133.94. Garrido Brun right in the mix, as is de Visser. Again, we've seen some cracking races tonight, and this is another one shaping up here as these 3 swimmers pull away from the others in the field. De Visser just losing a bit of ground to Didier right next to him. But the Belgian he's got a bit of experience under his belt. He was a World Championship finalist in 2022 and in 2023. Hasn't made the podium, but this is a good chance for the Belgian to make it onto the top 3 spots. But as they go through the halfway, Didier looking good, but Garrido Brown not too far away at all.
Yeah, Didier over there, 2:06.47. Garrido Brown, 2:07.05, and Divisa 2:07.80. So it's closer than it looked at the halfway point. But now Didier is making his move. Garrido Brown shadowing him, trying to stick with him, and Divisa is going to do everything he can to hold on to the 2 at the front. But Didier over 2:39.04 to 2:39.74 for Garrido Brown, so he has extended the lead ever so slightly. Divisa 2:40.75, and now Navarro Baba back 2:48.90. So it is Hugo Didier at the front, trying to make his move. He's a body length ahead of Garrido Brown as they come into this final turn. Final 100, sorry.
Yeah, the 100 to go. So Hugo Didier goes over 3:11.40. Garrido Brown 3:13.04. Divisa 3:14.09. It is looking like the Frenchman has got this one sewn up. Garrido Brown really needed a lead, I think, because Didier, as we have seen, has got superb finishing speed. Garrido Brown is in second. Divisa is just behind the Spanish swimmer, but Hugo Didier coming now to the final turn with a clear lead.
Yeah, he will go over with the advantage, 3:44.20 to 3:46.29. Garrido Brown, and making a late surge is Divisa. He's going to have to work hard to make up that deficit, though. Just over a second behind Garrido Brown as they go into the final 15 metres.
Well, Garrido Brown making a charge now, but I think it's going to be too late. It is going to be goal to France. Hugo Didier at the front of the field. Garrido Brown trying to come back, but it's Hugo Didier who will become the European champion again in that time of 4:16.94. Excellent swim from Didier. He won it from the front. Jacobo Garrido Brown will be the silver medalist, 4:17.79, and Sam Divisa will claim the bronze medal for Belgium, 4:19.50 for the Belgian. But it was an accomplished swim there from Hugo Didier. When he did hit the front, we didn't think there would be any way that anyone could come back on him. But Jacobo Garrido Brown did close up in that closing last 100 as Kalina completes the distance in 7. But it wasn't going to be enough, and Didier was able to hold off the charge of the Spaniard to claim gold.
Yeah, Garrido Brown was 2 seconds down with 50 to go and only 0.85 down at the finish. But Didier by that point had done enough. And again, he looked like he'd worked hard there, but he almost looked like he could go again. And we said the French athletes with their trials towards the end of May, and therefore he's almost using this meet as a training meet. Swimming very well indeed. He's just leapfrogged Garrido Brown on the world rankings by 1/100th of a second with that win as well.
Hugo Didier claims the European title, 4:16.94. Jacobo Garrido Brown in second, and Sam Divisa will be delighted to get on the podium for Belgium. He takes the bronze medal. Another close contest there, Liz. Yeah, they're coming thick and fast tonight.
They are. The races have all been very exciting here this evening.
Teresa Perales in the stands, most successful Paralympic swimmer from Spain in history, and she'll be watching this next event, this next final, which is the 100 metres butterfly in the S10 class. First of the two Hungarians, Jansa goes in 1. Tatiana Lebrun from Belgium, already 2 medals to her name. She goes in lane 7. Olivia Jablonska, 4 times a European medalist in this event, goes in lane number 2. Kasenga Hots, the second of the Hungarians, 15-year-old, goes in lane 6. Alessia Scortacchini, World Championship silver medalist, goes in lane number 3. Kellyanne Warrington, a newcomer to the GB team, 3rd in the world rankings this year. She goes in 5. And Lisa Kruger, world champion from 2022, silver medalist in 2023. Lisa Kruger goes in the centre lane. Netherlands swimmer will be favourite to take the gold here. Lisa Kruger from the Netherlands, alongside her Alessia Scortacchini and Kellyanne Warrington, the Italian and the Great Britain swimmer, in 3 and 5 respectively. Kruger has a good record in this event. She's a European champion back in 2018. But Warrington has shown good form this year. Scortacchini, world medalist back in 2019.
Yeah, and as they get away, the start will be important here. Kruger's been swimming well in this 100 metres butterfly this season. She's had a good set of results already this week in Madeira. She looks like she's just got the edge in the early stages. In 5, Kellyanne Warrington has gone with her. She's next. And then Scortacchini as they come into the touch. 31 flat for Kruger. 31.33 for Warrington. Scortacchini 31.91. They are your leading 3. And Kruger had an excellent turn there. She used that underwater, opened up that gap ahead of Warrington.
Well, Kruger now heading for home. Warrington still in the mix, so Kruger was mightily impressive in the 200 metres individual medley. She swam that to take gold, but here is Warrington trying to come back. Now the Great Britain swimmer might be going ahead of Kruger and into the wall, and it is Kellyanne Warrington on her international debut will claim the European title. What a swim, 106.96. And she came past Lisa Kruger in the final 15 metres. And the Dutch swimmer has to settle for silver, with Scortacchini taking the bronze. But what a swim from the Great Britain newcomer. She was second at the halfway point, and she came through to take the European title.
All smiles all round. I think Warrington has surprised herself there. She rested up for the GB trials 2 weeks ago to try and make herself in contention for the Paralympic Games team. She's just gone even faster there. Kruger, another major championship medal for her on this 100 metres butterfly. She took it out fast. She maybe paid a price for that in the closing stages. But you've got to attack it. You've got to have a race plan, and you've got to stick to your race plan. And this is the point where Warrington went past Kruger, that crucial touch into the wall.
Yeah, she looked round there. She could see Lisa Kruger finishing, and then the celebrations for Kellyanne Warrington. Kellyanne Warrington takes the European title in her first major event for the GB team. Lisa Kruger, the silver for the Netherlands swimmer, and the bronze goes to Alessia Scortacchini of Italy. Well, another incredibly close race. Liz, we're having them tonight, aren't we?
We
My
are.
goodness.
That one changed. The lead's been changing hands. And I'm sure we're going to have another exciting race here.
So it is the men's 100 metres butterfly in the S10 classification. First out is the Czech swimmer Tadeusz Strasik. He goes out there in lane number 8. Alexander Tuckfield, Paralympic medalist in Tokyo in the 400 freestyle. And there's David Levesque. What a career he's had. European champion back in 2009 and 2011. Great record in this event. Riccardo Menciotti. Great swim he had in the 200 individual medley earlier this week. Alan Ogorjalik. medalist in the distance events at the World Championships. 20-year-old from Poland in 6. Dmitry Grigoriev, bronze medalist in the European Championships on its last occasion in 2021. Ihor Nemchenko, the World Championship silver medalist, is next to the World Champion gold medalist from last year, and that is Stefano Raimondi, already with 2 golds and 1 silver to his name, and the 1 silver was behind Nemchenko in the 50 freestyle. So Raimondi and Nemchenko go in the centre lanes, Italian and the Ukrainian in 4 and 5. Grigoriev, the only other swimmer in the field to go under the 1 minute mark, although Menciotti and Ogorzalik were just over that 1 minute barrier. Raimondi in lane number 4. Can he add to the world title he won last year?
Well, he's up and he's away well in lane 4. The Italian going well in the early stages. Nemchenko going with him. We know he's got the speed. Both of these athletes got plenty of time in the bag from the heats this morning, and Raimondi will lead at the 50-meter mark. 25.70 to 26.04 from Nemchenko, and Grigoriev 26.96. They're your top 3, but a great turn there from Menciotti in lane 2. Raimondi looking strong at the front.
Yeah, Raimondi, it looks like he might have this one. Nemchenko got ahead of him in the 50 freestyle, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen today. Raimondi now stretching away, almost a body length advantage now as he comes into the finish. Raimondi takes his 3rd gold of the week, 54.96. Nemchenko in 2nd, and it looks like, well, is it Menciotti has come through for 3rd? It is, just ahead of Grigoriev. But there is Raimondi, another gold medal for the Italian. Great performance from him again, and there was no doubt this time Nemchenko in silver medal position, and Menciotti having a great week. Another medal, and another medal from one of the outside lanes almost.
Yeah, it was. Lane 2 counts as an outside lane in this game, and Menciotti closed it down. Grigoriev in the... He looked like he was coming back off of the turn, but then it was really in the final 10 metres. But Raimondi did the damage. 25.70. He led by 0.34 of a second down the first 50. 1 second the advantage at the finish. He looked really strong there, Raimondi, just off the time he went last year. So he is in emphatic form here, building his way into the week.
Stefano Raimondi takes another title here in Madeira, 54.96. Nemchenko in 2nd, 56.02. The margin was just over a second in the end, and Menciotti wins that close contest for bronze. Raimondi, it's incredibly consistent, isn't he, Liz? Look at his major times that he's done, just in the high 54s at the major championships.
Yeah, and we just talk about his ability to perform all week. Like we've seen it before in the S10 category. Andre Brazil of Brazil was similar. He had a wide program, as did Maxim Krypak of the Ukraine, and Raimondi seems to have really picked up that mantle and run with it.
Yeah, great record in the World Championships. 5 golds in the World Championships last year. He won 6 golds the year before. He's on for something like that tally here at these European Championships if he continues like this. The next event on its way, 50 freestyle for the S4 classification. Julia Shishova in lane number 7. European medalist in the backstroke last time at the last European Championships. Julia Safonova goes in lane number 2 for Ukraine. And Alexandra Stamatopoulou, silver medalist in the backstroke yesterday, 50 backstroke. Delia Fontcubeta Cervera, another final for the Spanish swimmer. She goes in lane number 3. Natalia Budkova goes in lane number 5. Silver medalist in the individual medley. And Gina Butcher having a great week so far, the German gold medalist in the individual medley, gold medalist in the backstroke. She was ahead of Butkova in the medley. She was ahead of Stamatopoulou in the backstroke. So Gina Butcher looking to make it a treble. She leads the world rankings this year, Gina Butcher. She goes in lane number 4, Butkova. Next to her in lane number 5, Fontcuberta Cervera in lane number 3, the other side of the German. One length of the pool is, again, could promise to be a very close race. Just see the towel on the top of the blocks there for Gina Butcher. Some of the swimmers allowed to have that towel to prevent abrasions. Gina Butcher, one of them.
Yeah, the top of that diving block is like sandpaper. And we see the Butcher off to a very good start. She's perfected that track start technique off the block. And she's going well, that very high stroke rate for the short limbs of Gina Butcher going well. One lane up from her. Butkova getting into her stroke as well. Butcher just leading through the 25-metre mark.
Yeah, Gina Butcher now, as she comes into the last 15 now, it's another head-to-head. Natalie Butkova and Gina Butcher are right side by side here. It is Fontcuberta Cervera in third, but it's going to be Butcher and Butkova. Who's going to get the touch there? Is it going to be Butcher into the wall? Another title for the German. Just 43.29. And Gina Butcher makes it a treble. 3 gold medals here in Madeira, and she is delighted with that. Fantastic swim from the German. Her 3rd gold medal of the week, just getting it ahead of Natalia Butkova, only just by 0.35 of a second. I did think the long arms of Butkova might just be decisive there at the end, but Gina Butcher had enough with Fontcuberta Cervera in 3rd position. Great performance by the Spaniard there to claim the bronze.
Yeah, great swims all round. Said Butcher got off to an excellent start, but there was a middle part of the race where Butkova was right with her. But the strength that Butcher has been showing this week in the final third of her races has really been what's got her those gold medals.
And a smile says it all for Gina Butcher. Gina Butcher of Germany is the European champion in the women's 50 metres freestyle S4, her 3rd of the week, ahead of Butkova and Fontcuberta Cervera. Another close race, Liz, and well, are we going to get a close race here in this 50 metres freestyle S4? There is one overwhelming favourite for the title here. They're about to come out. Must be ahead of time. Liz, again, it's been great great management of the meet, isn't it? We've been practically on time every session.
Yep, things have been going well in venue. Everything is working for us.
Have we jinxed it now?
No, not at all.
The only reason it was running late was because we had that swim off, but we don't mind that. We love a swim off. Well, I do anyway. I think we're on the way out for the finalists in this 50 freestyle S4 for men. And one of the non-Europeans leads them out, Eric Tilbeira, the Brazilian, who's in lane number 8. Over to the other side, Andreas Ehrenhofer. He was delighted to win a medal in the individual medley the other day in Austria on the medal table. Roman Zdanov was the gold medalist in that individual medley. Goes in lane number 7. David Smetanine, well, the great French champion, took this title back in 2009. He's been the Paralympic champion in this event as well. There's a second Brazilian, Ronistoni Cordeiro da Silva. He goes in lane number 6. Italian goes in 3, Luigi Beggiato, the Paralympic Games bronze medalist. And in the centre lanes, it's the 2 Israeli swimmers, Ariel Malyar 5th place in the World Championships last year. Big chance to claim an individual medal in this one, and his teammate is alongside him, Ami Omer Dadon, the man who has won every title in this event. He's the world champion, the European champion, Paralympic champion, and the world record holder. 2 Israeli swimmers in the centre lanes, 4 and 5. Next to them, the Italian and the experienced Frenchman, David Smetana. World record holder Ami Omer Dadon goes in the centre lane. He set that world record right here in Funchal at the World Championships in 2022. Can he challenge that mark again? Can he claim another European title?
Well, Malia going from the block, but Dadon will be the overwhelming favourite for this one. He's already at the front of the pack with that high stroke rate in lane 4. This opportunity though for medals across the pool, and at the moment Malia holding on to that silver medal position.
Yeah, he certainly is. 2 Israelis right at the front there. Beggiato going well, and Zdanov as well. But here comes the world record holder now, Ami Omer Dadon, looking to add another title to the 2 he's already won here in Funchal. Into the wall now, and it is Dadon who takes the gold medal again. 37.79. It'll be 1 and 2 to Israel, with Ariel Malyar in 2nd position, and Roman Zdanov swimming a great swim there up in lane number 7 to claim the bronze medal, just ahead of Luigi Beggiato. But there are the 2 teammates. Dadon will take the title again. He will be delighted with that one, and he'll also be delighted to see his teammate on the medal podium alongside him.
Yeah, excellent swimming there. There was a lot of pressure on that race for Malia. So saw a real opportunity there to get an individual major championship medal. It's the only swimmer that went from the block, used it to his advantage. We often see him go out off that dive and then get chased down, but he swam really well behind his compatriot Tikadu, and Zdanov out in lane 7 really built through the whole length and only came through in the final couple of strokes to snatch that bronze medal from Beggiato.
It's 1 and 2 to Israel. Ami Omer Dadon takes it, 37.79 for the world record holder. His teammate Ariel Malyar in 2nd position, and Roman Zdanov claims another medal this week. 40.01 for him to take bronze. Ariel Malyar, well, his twin brother Mark Malyar has been a consistent medal winner for the Israeli team, but Ariel's got one of his own this time. It's great to see, isn't it?
Good week for the Malia twins.
And we're sticking with the 50 freestyle. We're going up a few classes now. We're going to the S8 for women. Holly Warren leads them out, the 15-year-olds. The only non-European in this final. Annie Palian. The 2 S7s in the outside lane. It's a combined event, the S7 swimming up against the S8. So Annie Palian, experienced campaigner, goes in lane number 2. Maria Pavlova, European bronze medalist in 2021. She goes in lane 6. Paula Novina, World Championship finalist. We've already seen Croatia take a medal tonight. Can she take a second? Victoria Ishilova, winner of the backstroke. She goes in lane number 5. And the fastest entry time is the Italian, Zina Francesca Palazzo. Palazzo, World Championship medalist in 2022. She was also the silver medalist at the European Championships in 2021. And that was behind Maria Shishova and Maria Pavlova in 3rd position. So Palazzo, Ishilova, we know they've been on great form. this week. This should be an interesting head-to-head.
Well, it's the meeting of the fast starting Ishilova and the fast finishing Palazzo. That pink hat of Ishilova came up in the lead. That windmill-like stroke that she has going very well through 25 metres, but Palazzo is chasing, as is Pavlova.
Yeah, it's that one-arm stroke there of Ishilova. Palazzo coming up back strongly, but I think Ishilova might just have this one. Palazzo coming back, but it is Ishilova into the wall. 30.59 for her. Palazzo in second position, and in third place, well, I'm not sure who it was in third. Might have been Pavlova or Novina. They came in absolutely together. Novina, I think, has claimed the medal for Croatia. And it is another medal for the Croatians. What a good night they're having in the pool. But Ishilova, well, 30.59 for her. She has another major title. A great swim. And you said it, Liz. She got a very fast start. Palazzo was coming back, but could not catch Ishilova.
No, and in the 50-metre freestyle, it does tend to be those athletes that can get off the block well, that have that advantage, and then it is a case of the athletes who typically have the stronger arms, can they get to the end, catch up before running out of pool? And the answer today was no. Ishilova delighted to take that one, the Paralympic champion, swimming extremely well there to dip under that 31-second mark.
Ishilova now becomes the European champion, 30.59 her time. Palazzo will claim the silver, 31.01. And Paula Novina continues a great night for Croatia, 32.55 to take the bronze. Well, we can have a little bit of a breather now. What a night.
It's been so good so far.
Medal ceremonies on their way for the 100 metres breaststroke. SB5 will kick us off, so 4 medal ceremonies for us to enjoy. First one coming up right now.
The medals will be presented by Deputy Director of World Parasports. Bronze medalists representing Germany. Medalha de bronze em representação da Alemanha, Verena Schott. Silver medalists representing Italy. Medalha de prata em representação de Itália, Mariana Tanamona. Gold medalist representing Great Britain.
E a medalha de ouro campeã europeia em representação da Grã-Bretanha,
Grace Harvey. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Great Britain.
por favor, levantem, se possível, para o hino nacional da Grã-Bretanha. medalhadas.
The victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters breaststroke SB5.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 100 metros braços masculinos SB5.
Bronze medalist representing Switzerland,
Medalha de bronze em representação da Suíça,
Leo McRae. Silver medalist, neutral para-athlete,
medalha de prata para o para-atleta neutro,
Andrei Graniczka. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Spain,
medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação da Espanha,
Anthony Ponce Medley. Please rise if you are able for the national anthem of Spain.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Espanha.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
The victory ceremony for the women's 400 meters freestyle S9.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas para os 400 metros livres femininos S9.
Bronze medalist representing Italy,
Medalha de bronze em representação de Itália,
Vittoria Bianco. Silver medalist representing Hungary,
medalha de prata em representação da Hungria,
Sofia Kokoi. European champion, representing Croatia.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia. A representação da Croácia.
Eva Mesic. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Croatia.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Croácia.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
The victory ceremonies for the men's 400 meters freestyle S9.
Cerimônia de entrega de medalhas dos 400 metros livres masculinos S9.
Bronze medalist representing Belgium.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Bélgica.
Sam de Bizet. Silver medalist representing Spain.
Medalha de prata em representação de Espanha.
Jacobo Garrido Bruno. Gold medalist and European champion, representing France.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação de França.
Hugo Didier. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of France.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional de França.
Ugo Didier in good voice on the medal podium. And the French are in good voice. They've got a lot of support here in the venue, haven't they, Liz?
They have. They've got a good pack of travelling fans practicing for the summer. Home games is always an incredible experience as an athlete, but it really does bring something extra for the public as well. And I'm sure we'll spot the spectators in the crowd come the Summer Paralympic Games.
Yeah, it's a rousing anthem, isn't it? That French anthem. Ugo Didier, I enjoyed that, top of the podium.
Still a couple of 50s to come. The men and women.
So another 4 events for us to enjoy now.
Classification is up next on the agenda. European record
Some
holder
South African flags there. The Orange Army next to them. The Dutch. There's some more of the Dutch, that big Dutch flag there. Some of the Brits in the crowd.
Yeah, that Roger Dorsman flag is well travelled, isn't it? We see it at every major championship meet.
Didn't there used to be a similar one with Mark Avers?
I think they did. If it works.
Why change it? Women's 50 metres butterfly for the S7 classification. So 7 swimmers will come out for this final. Charlotte Cast will leave them out. 15 years of age, Charlotte Cast already 2 medals at these championships. Great championships for her. Nicholas St Clair Maitland, bronze medalist for Sweden in the 400 freestyle. Iona Winifred, well, 2 gold medals for the young 13-year-old. It would be a great effort. Can she add another gold medal? Incredible championship she's having. Korsava, the winner of the 400, just beaten by Iona Winifred in the individual medley. But she's strong in lane number 6. Ortiz Mendes, the only non-European in this final from Mexico. He goes in lane number 3. Annie Palian, well, we've just seen her swim a short while ago in the 50 metres freestyle. She's back again for this 50 metres butterfly. Experienced campaigner, medalist in London in 2012. And, well, there is the European record holder, Liz Giulia Terzi of Italy, taking her place in lane number 4.
Yeah, the Paralympic Games bronze medalist. There was no heat this morning, so she does occupy lane 4 there, Terzi. But that time she swam back in March of 2023 because we talked about Stefano Raimondi swimming, having just had a child. Well, Giulia Terzi gave birth to that child just 59 days ago. So really impressive to see her on the start line. And I think everybody is behind her to see what she can go here this evening.
Wow. Incredible. Giulia Terzi back in international competition. She goes in lane number 4 next to Palian. Winifred in lane number 2. Can she pose another shot, the Great Britain youngster?
Yeah, off well there in lane 6 is Korsava. She got going well, as did Terzi off the block. Hasn't lost those race skills. Ortiz Mendes going well, closest to us at the front there. As we go down this fly, it's all very tight, and it does look like Ortiz Mendes is leading the way at the moment.
Yeah, going well in 6 as well is Korsava, coming through in 5 now. Annie Palian, but it might be Ortiz Mendes, the Mexican, the non-European, first into the wall here, and she does get that touch, I think. Ortiz Mendes, 38.35 for her, and Palian is 1/100th ahead of Korsava, and she will be the European winner, I think, if that result is confirmed. A great swim there for Palian, but a great swim from the Mexican Ortiz Mendes out in front of that field, and she's delighted with that one. Get in ahead of the Europeans. Palian, Korsava, and Winifred was 4th place, so she might claim another European medal.
Yeah, it was a
close race
there. We've talked about these close races, and Ortiz Mendes did well to hold on there. She looked strong through 25. Palian, we talked in a heat this morning about people having to double up, and Palian just fresh off that 50 meters freestyle. She's warmed up, back in the call room and out again. She would have got straight to the call room from finishing that race. It stood her in good stead there. Ortiz Mendez almost looks shocked to have taken that victory.
Brilliant swim from the Mexican, the 15-year-old Mexican, Naomi Alessandra Ortiz Mendez gets the title there, the open title, 38.35. Annie Palian will claim the European title. Veronika Kosova, the silver European, and it will be Iona Winifred with another European medal for the 13-year-old Julia Terzi, just behind Iona Winifred. And Julia Terzi, well, great effort from Julia Terzi. She looks like she's on the way back. 41.30 for the Italian. 59 days after giving birth. Incredible.
A butterfly of all strokes.
Well, fair play to Julia Terzi. You'll see more of her, I'm sure, in the months to come. As the men come out now for their 50 metres butterfly. Paula Galdon from Spain, 22-year-olds in the outside lane. Bakatirov, one of the non-Europeans, the Uzbek swimmer in lane number 1. 15-year-old Yuri Shenher, bronze medalist yesterday in the backstroke. He goes in lane number 7. In lane number 2, well, what can this young man do? Turgut Yaraman, world record breaker in the heats in the 100 backstroke yesterday. He goes in lane number 2. And the man who finished ahead of Yaraman in that backstroke final yesterday to retake his own world record was Andrei Trusov. What a battle those two had. Efrosinen, European bronze medalist, goes in lane number 3. Christian Sari from South Africa will go in lane number 5. He had a good heat swim. 4th place in the World Championships 2 years ago in this very pool. Christian Sari and Yevgeny Bodaiko, well, the man who has won 3 European titles in this event, 2014, 2016 and 2018. He goes in lane number 4. Trusov claimed the title in 2021, so this has belonged to Ukrainian swimmers for a number of years now, this European title. Evgeny Bodaiko in 4, Christian Sari in 5, Trusov in 6. Trusov, world record breaker yesterday, is the European record holder, 28.92.
Well, we always expect Bodaiko to get off the block well and use that start. We expect Trusov to finish quickly and in the middle going well. It is Bodaiko with company from Christian Sadi. Down at the bottom, Yaraman going well for Turkey.
And it is Trusov maybe just coming through, maybe in lane number 6. Trusov now going well. It's very close. The two swimmers who battled it out yesterday in the backstroke are battling it out again, and it's Yaraman who gets the touch. 29.73 for Yaraman. What a swim from the Turkey swimmer. He will take it from Andrei Trusov. 29.80 with Christian Sari in the bronze medal position in the open event. An African record, 29.94. He'd be delighted with that one, the South African. But this young man will be over the moon to get that title. Yaraman, I'm not sure that he knows about it yet, but 29.73, there we are. The scoreboard has caught up now. 29.73 for him, and he will claim the European gold medal ahead of Trusov on this occasion. And Bodaiko will claim another medal, a bronze this time, in the European event.
Well, it went to the form guide in some respect, in that Bodaiko and Sadi got off the block well, and then Trusov and Yaraman chased them down. It was all very tight with 15 meters to go, and you were right, Paul. Trusov did go into the wall first, but he had a bit of a glide, whereas Yaraman finished on that full stroke to take the touch. Just 7/100ths in it. Another very close race between these two swimmers.
Oh, what a race that was. Yaraman just snatching it in the end ahead of Andrei Trusov. A great African record for Christian Sadi, dipping under the 30-second mark. He'll be delighted with that one. And Yevgeny Bodaiko, another medal in this event, a European bronze on this occasion. But what about these two, Yaraman and Trusov? That's a rivalry that's starting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that will be brewing all the way through to the Paralympic Games in the summer.
We move up the distance now. Now we've got the 100 freestyle S12s for swimmers with a visual impairment. First of the non-Europeans, Beatriz Belkis Echari from Venezuela in 1. There's Alani Ferreira. Just saw Christian Sadi set an African record. She is the African record holder for South Africa in 1. Karina Petrovicheva, bronze medalist in the breaststroke yesterday. She goes in lane number 7. Yann Morceau, 20-year-old from France, World Championship finalist last year. It's Maika Naomi Schwartz, the German swimmer, last took a European medal in this back in 2011 when it was in her home country in Berlin. Alicia Berra, on good form this week. A couple of medals to her name already. And Maria Delgado Nadal, the silver medalist yesterday in the backstroke behind Anna Stetsenko, who goes in lane number 4. Stetsenko, World Championship silver medalist last year. Stetsenko in the middle lane. Anna Stetsenko in 4, next to Maria Delgado Nadal. Maika Naomi Schwartz, can she claim another European medal 13 years after her first? That was more so. The French are having a good night. Can she win them another medal?
Well, best off the block was Delgado Nadal in lane number 5. Stetsenko has a very strong second 50 meters, the Ukrainian in the center lane of lane 4. She's going to need it because going well in 3 is Berra in these early stages, and up there Schwartz in 6 is keeping Delgado Nadal company as they go over at the 50 meters mark. It is Schwartz 29.44 from Delgado Nadal 29.57, Berra 29.58 and Stetsenko 30.06. Those 4 are in a race for the podium.
Well, they certainly are. This is very close indeed. Schwartz up there in lane number 6. Next to her is Delgado Nadal. 1 lane down is Stetsenko coming through strongly. Also Alicia Berra from Italy in lane number 3. It might be the Italian. It might be Stetsenko into the touch. And it is Stetsenko just ahead of Alicia Berra. 6 100s in it. Delgado Nadal in 3rd, who just gets in ahead of Schwartz. But what a finish there. Stetsenko 101.47. Alicia Berra 101.53. Delgado Nadal will claim the bronze 102.12. And Maika Naomi Schwartz just out of the medals in 102.49. But Stetsenko takes another title here to add to the one she won in the backstroke. Very strong swim in the closing stages, and it had to be, Liz.
Yeah, she was 4th at the turn, 0.62 down. We knew she had a strong second 50, and she needed every single centimetre of that last 50 to claim that title. Schwartz took it out well, but in the end it was Berra and Stetsenko fighting it out on that final stroke, and another extremely close race there for us to watch and enjoy.
2 in-form swimmers take the top 2 spots. Anna Stetsenko wins the title by 6 100ths of a second from Alicia Berra. Maria Delgado Nadal will add another medal to her tally this week. She takes the bronze just ahead of Schwartz. Well, great contest here for the women. And this one, well, Where is this one going to go? Borja Sanz Tamayo leads them out. The winner of that swim-off this morning went faster than he went in qualification to win the swim-off by 3/100ths of a second against his teammate Villarreal Martin. Kuzmin provided a shock in the fly to win the 100 butterfly earlier this week. Gillian Portal with that great French support, he comes out in lane number 7. The world record holder is Maxim Baraksa. Well, he has done everything. He's won every major title. That world record is a long-standing one. Yaroslav Denisenko, European champion back in 2018, goes in lane number 6. Ivan Salguero Oteiza, second Spanish swimmer, he goes in lane number 3. And the two Salai brothers qualified in the middle 2 lanes. European bronze medalist last time, Dimitri Salai, he goes in lane number 5, and Ralam Salai in lane number 4, the Paralympic champion, world champion, European champion. Qualified fastest, 54.06, but can he claim another title? The two Salai brothers in 4 and 5 in the centre of the pool. Denisenko may pose a threat in 6. And don't forget the world record holder, Maxim Baraksa. He's held that record since 2009. There's the two Salai brothers in the centre lanes. Raman Salai, the younger brother, Dimitri Salai, the older brother. They go in 4 and 5. Baraksa will be 1 lane from the bottom, the world record holder.
Well, there's danger everywhere here. Denisenko in 6. He's got the fastest time in the world this year, but it was the Salai brothers who qualified 1 and 2. Baraksa, though, the 50 freestyle specialist, has gone out like a lightning down that first 50 as he leads under the flags as we go into the turn. Baraksa turns first, 25.31 from Denisenko, 25.49, and it is Raman Salai in third at the turn, 25.70.
Well, Baraksa still there or thereabouts. Can he claim this victory? It'd be a shock if he did. Going well in lane number 6 is Denisenko, though probably ahead of the two Salai brothers. But here comes Raman Salai back in the closing stages. It's going to be Denisenko, I think, into the wall. And Baraksa takes the silver behind his teammate. And Raman Salai with the bronze medal. You said it, Liz. There was danger all over the pool. And Yaroslav Denisenko will claim that title, 52.83, the fastest time in the world this year, and it will be gold to Denisenko. And Baraksa, well, turns back the clock. Maxim Baraksa, 53.52 for a silver medal there for the great Ukrainian, with Raman Salai getting in ahead of the rest for bronze.
Well, well, it was like an inverted U in that pool. Denisenko and Baraksa from the outside of the inside lanes. It did promise to be entertaining from across the pool. Like I said, experience across all 4 lanes there. Well, 5, because Baraksa looked incredible down that first 50. He has to swim it like that. He knows that the other athletes can come back at him. And Denisenko, not only the fastest time this year, but faster than Raman Salai went last year as well. So Denisenko puts himself in pole position into this final cycle before the Paralympic Games.
Great swim from Yaroslav Denisenko, 52.83. Maxim Baraksa in the silver medal position. Great swim from the 39-year-old Baraksa. And Raman Salai, 53.62. Just a 10th behind, but bronze this time. And there is the Denisenko fans. Well, it was great to see them the other day, and it's going to be gold this time. It was silver the other day when they were celebrating, but watch out for them at the medal ceremonies when Yaroslav Denisenko comes in. And yeah, fantastic swims there. As you said, Liz, danger all over the place. And it went to lane 6 with lane 2 in second place. It could have gone absolutely anywhere. but the two experienced men claimed the medals. Great stuff. More medal ceremonies now for us to enjoy, starting with this women's S10 100 baton.
Bronze medalist representing Italy.
Medalha de bronze em representação de Itália.
Alessia Scottantini. Silver medalist representing the Netherlands.
Medalha de prata em representação dos Países Baixos.
Lisa Kruger. Gold medalist and European champion representing Great Britain.
E a medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação da Grã-Bretanha.
Anne Warrington. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Great Britain.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Grã-Bretanha.
Yep.
Victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters butterfly S10.
Cerimônia de entrega de medalhas dos 100 metros mariposa masculinos S10.
Bronze medalist representing Italy.
Medalha de bronze em representação de Itália.
Riccardo Maggiotti. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Igor Timchenko. Gold medalist and European champion representing Italy.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação de Itália.
Stefano Raimondi. Please rise if you are able for the national anthem of Italy.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional de Itália.
ceremonies. For the women's 50 meters freestyle, S4.
Cerimônia de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros livres femininos S4.
Bronze medalist, representing Spain.
Medalha de bronze em representação de Espanha.
Dilia Ponte Fabera. Silver medalist, neutral para-athletes.
Medalha de prata para atleta neutra.
Natalia Bukova. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Germany.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação da Alemanha.
Gina Butcher. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Germany.
Por favor, levantem-se se possível para o hino nacional da Alemanha. Atletas medalhadas.
Victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S4.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas na prova dos 50 metros livres masculinos S4.
Bronze medalist, neutral para-athletes.
Medalha de bronze para o para-atleta neutro.
Roman Zaranov. Silver medalist, representing Israel.
Medalha de prata, representação de Israel.
Alia Malia. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Israel.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação de Israel.
Ami Omer Dadeo. for the national anthem of Israel.
Vervolgens werd een subsidieveld para o hino nacional de Israel.
So a great result for Israel in that S450 freestyle. And, we go on to some more races. We should really bring you some news that we heard a little bit earlier. There will be that presentation we didn't have last night. The men's 100 freestyle S9 will take place after this next set of finals, and we did hear it. Saboni Barlam has been reinstated, so he will be the European champion. That was disqualification has been appealed, and it's found in favour of the Italian. So that presentation taking place after this next set of finals, which will start us off with the women's 200 metres individual medley SM14. Swimmers with an intellectual impairment. We haven't seen these swimmers today. Liz, we've seen the physical impairments, visual impairments, but the intellectual impairments on their way out now.
Yeah, they're very much in the middle of the programme tonight. There could be another few excitingly close races.
Yeah, we had some close contests certainly in the S14, certainly in the women and the men actually. I was thinking about the women specifically, are they coming out now, but the men as well have been extremely close contests here. So the women's 200 individual medley, the SM14 class, Kyle Thompson, 17-year-old, first of 3 Australians. They're all in the outside lanes. Ashley Van Ryswyk won the open title in the breaststroke yesterday. Great breaststroke, watch out for her on the breaststroke element of this medley. And there's the most experienced of the 3, Taylor Corey, Paralympian back in 2012. Junior Fall was a silver medalist, European silver medalist in the breaststroke. The Austrian goes in lane number 2. A young lady who has impressed us this week with a couple of her swims, I say Maureen Espial from France. Gold medalist in the European title in the breaststroke as well. Pernilla Lindberg, well, she's the reigning European champion. She goes in 3 for Sweden. Olivia Newman-Baronius for Great Britain, newcomer to the GB team, but claims silver in the 200 freestyle behind Valeria Shabalina, who goes in lane number 4. Shabalina, the world record holder, set that world record right here in this pool back in the European Open in 2016. Shabalina, the world record holder, in lane number 4. Olivia Newman-Baronius from Great Britain alongside her in 5, and the reigning European champion Pernilla Lindberg of Sweden goes in 3. Shabalina's world record stands at 2:18.37, and the swimmer with that yellow cap in the middle lane is behind in the early stages. Olivia Newman-Baronius, who set a new world record in the 100 metres butterfly just a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, we expect the British swimmer to go strongly down this first 50 metres. Shabalina, though, really the class of the field. Newman Baronius, a bit of an unknown quantity on the global stage, but she's made an excellent start, turning 29.81 to Shabalina's 30.44. And it's the experienced Taylor Corrie out in lane 7, 30.49 down the butterfly. They were the top 3 after the first length. He's been out onto the backstroke. Shabalina in that yellow hat, just moving ahead of Newman Baronius down the backstroke, but Newman Baronius going with her. Corrie still holding on to that 3rd position at the moment.
Yeah, coming back slightly on Taylor Corrie is Maureen Espiau, and she moves into 3rd place, just ahead of Corrie at the turn, but not much in it at all, as Shabalina now heads Newman Baronius. We know that Shabalina is a very, very strong freestyler, but Newman Baronius may be going ahead of Shabalina. And we saw Maureen Espiau have a fantastic breaststroke swim, and she's coming right back into contention as well. The French swimmer up there on the top of the 2 yellow lanes. That is the leading 3 as they go to the end of this breaststroke. Newman Baronius might have a very slight lead.
Newman Baronius definitely has that lead coming in to the final turn. It's about half a body length as she goes under the flags. 151.41 for Newman Baronius, 152.20 for Shabalina, and an excellent middle 100 there for Maureen Espiau to turn 3rd, 152.92. The race is on in this final 25 metres.
Newman Baronius just with the edge. Shabalina, though, has been on the winning end of a couple of close finishes this week already. Is she going to get ahead of Newman Baronius? The newcomer from Great Britain, Olivia Newman Baronius, is heading the world record holder, and it is going to be gold for Olivia Newman Baronius in 2:25.63. Shabalina in the silver medal position, 2:26. And Maureen Espiau wins another medal. Great swim again from the French swimmer. 2:28.09 for her, with Lindbergh in 4th place in 2:35.03. But it was a head-to-head. The French swimmer celebrates her bronze medal, but there is the gold medalist. And Shabalina, well, she gave everything, but she could not beat the young lady from Great Britain. Olivia Newman Baronius takes the gold medal in her first major European Championship. What a swim from her.
Yeah, Newman Baronius came into this with the 2nd fastest time in the world this year, behind her teammate Poppy Maskill. And Newman Baronius improved on that time, still sits behind Maskill on the world rankings, but an excellent time for Newman Baronius to take that gold medal. She worked really hard down that final 50 and was pushed all the way by Shabalina.
And there is Maureen Espiau celebrating that bronze medal. What a week she's had. But what a week Olivia Newman Baronius has had, her 2nd medal of the week, and this time it's gold. Olivia Newman Baronius takes the gold in the women's 200 metres individual medley SM14, ahead of world record holder Valérie Shabalina and Maureen Espiau from France in 3rd place with the bronze.
Please welcome the athletes for the men's 200 metres individual medley.
Another great race we've had. We're on to the men's now in this SM14 classification. Just 5 swimmers taking the start for this final.
Representing Australia, Declan Budd.
Declan Budd, the 16-year-old, goes out in lane number 2. 2 Australians in the outside lanes. And his more experienced teammate is Liam Schluter. So the 2 Australians on the outside of the lanes. Great Britain's William Ellard. He won a title in the 200 metres freestyle. William Ellard, he goes in lane number 3. Vasil Krajnic has won the last 2 European Championship golds in this event. And in the centre lane, Dmitro Vanzenko, bronze medalist in the World Championships in this event. The last 2 occasions it was held
This is the men's
Krajnic, European champion, Van Zenko
14 final.
in lane number 4. The in-form William Ellard for Great Britain in lane number 3. In the final of this men's 200 metres individual medley SM14. Ellard with the black cap. Very much on form this week. He missed out on the medals at the World Championships last year. He finished in 5th place, but it was a very close contest in that World Final. And it could be a close contest here. Ellard, Van Zenko and Krajnic will probably be the favourites for this one. But Ellard has been on great form, swimming some excellent times in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, Ellard does top the world rankings this year. It's only half a second separating the top 4 on the world rankings. And it is a small field here in Madeira, but there's a real opportunity. And Ellard turned first, 26.67 from Van Zenko, 26.96, with Schuttler, 27.72, and Krajnic, 27.80. Then Bud was 28.03, so only 1.3 separating the field after that butterfly leg. And now we see on the backstroke, it is Van Zenko that moves ahead. He's about a body length ahead of Schuttler as we go over, but Ellard gets the touch ahead of the Australian. In fact, it's that lane again, and I don't think the time pad is working. But Van Zenko through first, 59.24 at the halfway stage. Ellard 1 minute point 6.3. There is your race leader as we're on the breaststroke. Van Zenko going very well in lane number 4 there. In 5 it is Krajnic. Those two out in front. Ellard has got an excellent freestyle leg and he's going to need it here.
Well, he certainly is. Van Zenko, very strong middle part of that individual medley, and it's the 2 Ukrainians ahead now of the Great Britain swimmer, Van Zenko and Krajnic. But Van Zenko looking very, very good indeed. 136.99. Well, that's inside world record pace held by the Brazilian Gabriel Bandeira. A European record held by Rhys Dunn of Great Britain, and Van Zenko may well challenge that one. We'll keep an eye on the clock. Van Zenko is definitely going to win the gold medal, and it's 2:07.98. It's inside the European record, just outside the world record for Dmytro Van Zenko. An excellent swim from the Ukrainian. Vasil Krajnic will take the silver medal, and William Ellard will take the bronze for Great Britain. But a great swim at the front of the field. Dmytro Van Zenko, 2:07.98. He takes it at a European record time. Fantastic swimming from the Ukrainian. And it was the middle part of that IM that caused all the damage.
Absolutely. We saw in the women's race a strong middle 100 from Marin Espiau. And again, it was very similar race profile for Dmytro Van Zenko. There's Krajnic celebrating another major championship medal. He looks a bit spent hanging on that lane rope there, but because he worked really hard to chase his teammate. But Van Zenko looked absolutely incredible on that backstroke to breaststroke. That's where he broke the field, that's where he did the damage, and ultimately that's where he got that European record.
Oh, great swim there for Dmytro Van Zenko. He will take the European title in a European record time, 2:07.98 for the Ukrainian. Vasil Krajnic will take the silver, and William Ellard from Great Britain will take the bronze medal. But really impressive swim from Van Zenko. Take that gold medal. We've seen some close races, Liz, but I mean, that wasn't particularly close, but it was spectacular, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we said the races that haven't necessarily been close between athletes have been close with the clock, and Van Zenko definitely threatened that world record of Bandeira there for the majority of the race.
Oh, this could be a close race as well, and it also could be a battle against the clock, because there are a number of swimmers that are in record contention for this one. Ronja Hamp from Finland, the 17-year-old, comes out in the outside lane. Eliza Humphrey, bronze medalist yesterday in the individual medley. She goes in lane number 1. Tatiana Blatnerova, the World Championship bronze medalist in 2022. And there is a swimmer who has been in world record breaking form over the last couple of days. World record in the breaststroke, world record in the individual medley. Anastasia Shevchenko goes in lane number 6, 5th place in the Paralympic Games final. Katerina Katchuk, European bronze medalist the last time the championships were held in 2021. On that occasion she was behind their teammate Marina Podobna, who goes in lane 5 and took the silver last time out. But the European and world record holder, who was very close to that world record mark this morning in the heats, is Lisette Bronsma of the Netherlands. Bronsma has been in great form this week.
The women's 100 meters freestyle S11 final.
World and European record holder Lisette Bronsma in lane number 4. Next to her, 2 Ukrainians, Marina Podobna and Katerina Katchuk. But Bronsma, lifetime best in the 50 freestyle. Can she go a lifetime best to claim the record in the 100 freestyle? World record holder might not have it her own way. Watch out for Daria Lukyanenko. World record form in the breaststroke. And she goes in lane number 2, 1 lane up from the bottom. But Bronsma will be the favourite for this S11 race.
Yeah, when Bronsma gets it right, she really is unchallenged. And she's having a great week here in Madeira. She's come up against some tough competition, but she's been right on her best. And she dipped under the 30-second mark twice in a day of the 50 freestyle events. And this morning, she looked really strong. Going in to this first 50, it'll be Shevchenko that gets her feet to the wall first. 31.61 ahead of Brunsma's 32.03. But again, Brunsma with an excellent turn to absolutely blow away the field there and hit the front with a body length lead.
Well, what a turn that was. The tap was perfect. The turn was perfect from Lisette Bronsma. And she is going away. I think she is going to win this. It could be Bronsma against the clock. Lukyanenko coming back 2 lanes down. But Bronsma is going to hit the wall first. We'll keep an eye on the clock here. It's very close again. It's 105.42 for Bronsma. She will take the title. Lukyanenko in second in 107.51. And Podobna will take the bronze in 109.48. Well, Bronsma is delighted with that one. What form she has been on this week. Very close to her lifetime best in all of her swims so far. And Lisette Bronsma, well, she claims a European title. She last won that in 2018. She's got another one here in 2024. Just half a second or so outside her own world record. Great swim.
Yeah, she deserves to be delighted. She really has got back to her best. But the damage she did coming out of that turn on the rest of the field was absolutely amazing. She went in, they went in together. Shevchenko had a really good first 50. Faded to 4th in the end, but I don't even know what it was about Brunsma's turn. She just hit it bang smack in the middle of the touchpad, got the best push off that she could get from those legs, and used all that power to come up into her stroke. And I always love how she celebrates.
Yeah, very demonstrative. Lisette Bronsma. Of course, these athletes won't be able to see the clock. They'll have to rely on their coaches and the officials and maybe the PA in the venue to get their results, but there's no doubt that she knew that she was the European champion. Lisette Bronsma regains the European title she last won in 2018, 105.42. Good finish from Lukyanenko to get the silver, and Marina Podobna gets the bronze. So great swim from Lisette Bronsma. She's been on good form, hasn't quite hit the top spot this week so far until now. The first gold of the week for Lisette Bronsma. And it's the men's turn now, the S11 class. Always throws up some dramas. We've got 2 Spanish swimmers in the outside lanes. then led out by Mahmoud Dambela Jara. He goes in lane number 8. His teammate, Jose Ramon Cantero Elvira, goes in the other side of the pool. In lane number 1, Garipov, Paralympic Games medalist in the relay. He goes in lane number 7. Danilo Chufarov, well, he will be a threat. The man who won the world title last year. He goes in lane number 2. The home favourite, Marco Meneses. Can the host nation win another medal? Only one so far this week from Marco Meneses. Add another. Roger Dorsman has been the informed swimmer. 4 gold medals in 4 days for the Dutchman. He was the world champion back in 2022. And this young man has had a good week. The 16-year-old David Kratochvil, the Czech swimmer. 2 silvers and a bronze so far to his name. The fastest from the heats, the reigning European title holder, is Edgaras Matakis of Lithuania. Matakis, Kratochvil tied for the silver medal position behind Dorsman in the 50 freestyle. In the 100 freestyle, Dorsman, Matakis, Kratochvil, Meneses occupy the middle lanes in this final. Dorsman, the European record holder, 56.65, the time that he set here in Madeira when he won the world title back in 2022.
Well, there was a strong start from Dorsman in 3, great reaction from him, as was the case for Matakis in full 1 lane up from Dorsman. As we look at the screen, it's those 2 that lead the way at the moment, very closely marked by Kratochvil as the 3 who keep each other company in most events these days go into the turn. Matakis gets his feet to the world first, 27.35 ahead of Dorsman's 27.50, with Kratochvil 27.67 and Chufarov 28.73.
Well, Dorsman now just about forging ahead, I think. There's not much in it though. Matakis holding on well. Kratochvil coming through strongly as well in the centre in lane number 5. But Dorsman might have this one. It might be a 5th gold in 5 days for Dorsman. Into the closing stages now. It is going to be Dorsman stretching for the wall. And he's in 57.55. Roger Dorsman takes it. A very fast finish for Danilo Chufarov to bring himself through into the silver medal position, and Matakis just gets into bronze medal place ahead of David Kratochvil by 5/100ths of a second, 58.95 against 59.00. But there is the champion, Roger Dorsman. He was made to work there. A great swim again though, 5 golds in 5 days. What a championships he's having.
He is having an excellent week, but what a second 50 from the man we just saw in our shot there, Danilo Chufarov. He was 4th at the turn, and he just had such a good second 50 metres. Like we say, anything can happen in these S11 events, and Matakis took it out. Well, he used that front end speed that he has. But Dorsman, with 15 metres to go, was level with Matakis, and then by the end of the race, he had almost a body length advantage over the rest of the field.
Oh, and it was Chufarov just coming in ahead of the 2 in the middle lanes. Matakis just getting the touch over Kratochvil. We'll wait for the blacked out goggles to be checked. Just see the skills of these swimmers. You forget they've got no vision at all, don't you, Liz? Absolutely fantastic technician.
Yeah, some of this freestyle that we see is absolutely textbook.
We're still waiting for that confirmed result, but if it is confirmed, Roger Dorsman will claim another gold medal here at these championships. Danilo Chufarov in silver. Result is now confirmed. Men's 100 freestyle S11. The title goes to Roger Dorsman. Another win here at these European Championships ahead of Chufarov and Matakis. Well, I move on to more medal ceremonies, Liz. This is the one we didn't get last night. We'll start with that one, the 100 metres freestyle S9. Simone Barlam disqualified, then reinstated. So we will have that medal ceremony coming up right now.
The medals will be presented by the Vice President of the Madeira Swimming Association.
As medalhas serão entregues pelo Vice-Presidente da Associação de Natação da Madeira, Fábio Bastos.
Bronze medalists, neutral para-athletes.
Medalha de bronze para o para-atleta neutro,
Bogdan Mozgoboy. Silver medalist, representing France.
Medalha de prata em representação de França,
Hugo Didier. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Italy.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação de Itália,
Simone Barlam. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Italy.
Por favor, levantem, se possível, para o hino nacional de Itália.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
The victory ceremony for the women's 50 metres freestyle S8.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 100 metros, 50 metros livres femininos S8.
Bronze medalist, representing Croatia.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Croácia,
Paula Novina. Silver medalist, representing Italy.
Medalha de prata em representação de Itália,
Xenia Francesca Palazzo. gold medalist and European champion, neutral para-athlete.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia para a atleta neutra.
Victoria Ishkilova. Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
The medal ceremony for the women's 50 meters butterfly S7.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros mariposa femininos S7.
Bronze medalist representing Great Britain.
E a medalha de bronze em representação da Grã-Bretanha.
Iona Winifred. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Veronika Kozhova. Gold medalist and European champion, neutral para-athlete.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia para a atleta neutra.
Annie Palliard. Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
The victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters butterfly S7.
Cerimónia protocolar de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros mariposa masculinos S7.
Bronze medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Ucrânia.
Yevgeny Bohodaiko. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Andriy Trusov. Gold medalist and European champion representing Turkey.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação da Turquia.
Turgut Aslan Yaraman. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Turkey.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Turquia.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
So another cracking race. It was so close there at the front of the field. That's second gold medal for Turkey. Second time we've heard the anthem, Liz.
It is Turkey with 2 gold medals. Ozturk taking that victory in the S5 50 metres butterfly for women a few days ago. They're having a good week.
Yeah, they are.
Well,
Denisenko Jr. and in the crowd there. They're waiting for the medal ceremonies. Oh, the Ukrainians a little bit later on.
Give us a wave. Wave your flags. Who have we got?
Kelly Chalice's dad
Great
there.
Britain are represented, I can see.
Great Britain having a good night tonight. They've won a few
I'm not
medals.
sure what the flag next to it is. That's
They have their
Bristol,
small
that's,
small
waving the
team.
flag for Great Britain over there.
The French in the middle of the GB flags.
France in the
It's all
middle.
red, white and blue.
That is, yeah.
Great Britain
All
still
seems to be in
going
good
strong, waving
spirits.
the flags.
Everyone's friends in the stands. There's the balance.
That's it. Keep waving those flags across. Who have we got there? Italy are
There we are,
in the house.
Italians
Give us a
doing
wave,
well again.
Italy.
How are we standing on the
Give us a
medals,
cheer.
Liz?
Hello.
You know I was going to ask you that.
That's
Tonight,
it.
no, I didn't. Why'd you do this to me? So tonight we have heard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different anthems so far tonight, and Croatia for the first time getting a gold
Ah.
medal. See, getting a medal, and then it was gold, and now they've got 2 medals. Yay!
Well done, Croatia. Gold and the bronze. Any medals for Ireland so far tonight?
Oh, I see what you've done there. No, but there is. I don't know. I'm only counting golds. Remember when the anthems come in, but no. But there is a
Ah,
chance
yeah.
coming right up here.
Oh, it's a good link.
Final dos 50
Women's 50 freestyle S6.
6.
2 Irish representatives in this one.
Representing Malta, Maya Tiema.
Maya Tiema from Malta. First time we've seen the Malta swimmer, I think. 50 freestyle for her. Gold in lane number 2. Sofia Fedorenko, World Championship finalist last year. She will go in 6. There's Dervla Brady, the young 16-year-old, the first of the 2 Irish swimmers in this final. Nora Meister, well, having a great week. Nora Meister, couple of wins in the 100 and the 400 freestyle. Can she do the freestyle treble? Well, she have this lady to contend with, Nicole Turner. Fastest entry time, a European bronze medalist in 2021, Nicole Turner. Paralympic medalist as well in the 50 butterfly in Tokyo. And 2 Irish swimmers in this 50 metres freestyle final. Big chance for the Irish to claim more medals. But Nora Meister from Switzerland in lane number 5. She will be a big threat. Nicole Turner in the middle lane. Can she add another European medal in this event?
Well, it is Turner who's the fastest in the field this year, and she got off to an excellent start in lane 4, closest to us of those yellow lanes. Her teammate Brady also going very well. Meister of Switzerland finishes strongly.
Yeah, and it's very close now. Meister beginning to come through now. Nicole Turner just for the edge, but the long arms of Meister coming through. But Nicole Turner, I think she's going to be strong enough. Devla Brady going well, but it is Meister coming back. But it is Turner, I think, will just about take it at the touch. It is, well, it's absolutely together. Nora Meister and Nicole Turner, I think, have shared that gold medal position. 35.51. It's a dead heat for gold with Devla Brady delighted to be in the bronze medal position. There's the two Irish swimmers. Gold to Nicole Turner and bronze to Devla Brady. But it's a share of the gold medal position. Nicole Turner, Nora Meister, absolutely together.
Well, we talked about dead heats. We've had ties for silver. We've had ties for 8th place and had swim-offs in the heats this morning. But there's no better tie than a tie for gold. And Meister was coming back with every stroke. At the flag, she was still behind. Turner had an excellent start and used that sprint power that she's developed from that 50 metres butterfly. That is her specialist event. Very well indeed. And Meister, that endurance that she has. There it is.
Oh. And there's the two Irish swimmers. They have claimed 2 medals. It's a gold and a bronze, but there's going to be 2 golds presented because Nora Meister has tied with Nicole Turner. A dead heat for gold. Nicole Turner and Nora Meister will both be European champions in the 50 freestyle S6, with Devla Brady taking the bronze for Ireland. Well, that was a great race. It kind of came to what we thought it might come to, didn't we, Liz? We thought it was going to be a tight contest, and it certainly was.
We didn't predict it was going to be that tight, though, did we?
No, we didn't. But you can always hope.
In lane 8, representing Sweden, Lova Johansson.
So the women's 50 freestyle S3, Lova Johansson, who had a good swim in the heats, dipping under the 2-minute mark for the first time. She goes in lane number 8. Elif Ildem from Turkey. It's a combined event. This S3 50 freestyle, there's S1s and S2. So Elif Ildem is the S1 swimmer in this final. Oh, there is Sonja Sigurdardóttir, an Icelander, 7th place in the World Championship final last year. Dominica Mencarate from Italy. A very good heat swim to qualify for this final in lane number 2. Zoya Shirova goes in lane number 6, 5th place in the Paralympic Games for Shirova. Teresa Perales from Spain. Well, she goes in lane number 3. Now swimming in the S2 classification. Spain's most successful ever Paralympian. 27 Paralympic medals to her name. And her teammate, Marta Fernandez Infante, the world champion from last year, goes in lane number 5. Fastest qualifier from the heats, Ellie Chalice of Great Britain, looking to add to the gold that she won in the 50 metres backstroke yesterday. Chalice will go in lane number 4. Ellie Chalice, fastest into this final for the women's 50 freestyle S3, next to the world champion Marta Fernandez Infante. There's Teresa Perales getting in from the side, Liz. Again, we talked about the great success that she's had as an S5 swimmer a little bit earlier today.
Yeah, so originally she was in the S5 category with that disability affecting her lower limbs from the mid-torso down, but now she's she had an injury in her arm that just never recovered from, and so now she swims just with the use of that one arm. We'll see her using that. She's her swim now in the S2 category, a completely different stroke style and race skills than we've seen her have in the past.
Ellie Chalice going from the block, and the others in the water. Chalice off to a good start in lane 4, but also a good start. Fernandez Infante.
Fernandez Infante got away well. She had a relatively casual heat swim by her standards in the heat, and she's got the advantage down the first 25 metres, but Chalice has that very high turnover of stroke where she gains momentum through the length. Fernandez Infante in the lead at the moment, probably a body length ahead of Chalice, but it's these two away from everyone else, and Chalice catching with every stroke.
And Chalice is catching, but she's going to run out of pool. I think it's going to be Fernandez Infante into the wall, and she is there in 45.89. Chalice 47.58 for the silver medal position, and the bronze might go to lane number 6. It might be Shirova, who's just going to get in ahead of Mecanati from Italy. It is Shirova, just over the 1 minute mark, 1 minute point 46. Mecanati in 103.66 with Teresa Perales in 106.82. But there is the European champion, Fernandez Infante, and Ellie Chalice absolutely delighted with that swim, 47.58 for the Great Britain swimmer. Couldn't quite catch the world champion in the closing stages, but she was closing her down as the outside lane swimmers complete the distance. Elif Ildem, Turkey swimmer in lane number 1, 136.40 for her. And Lova Johansson, who was just under the 2 minute mark today in the heats, 159.71. I wonder if she is going to dip under that 2 minute mark again tonight, encouraged by the crowd. And she's in lane number 8. Oh, just over 2 minutes point 29. Well, that's pretty consistent stuff for Lova Johansson, just half a second shy of what she went in the heats to qualify.
Yes, very good. She'll be pleased with that. As you said, Chalice was smiling at the end of that race. She swam. Her aim was to swim, she said when we spoke to her earlier, quicker than she did this morning, and she's absolutely smashed that. Fernandez Infante going the quickest time in the world this year to improve on her #1 world ranking. And Chalice so often swims alone. Great Britain don't have too many swimmers in the lower classification groups, so she was relishing the opportunity there to have a good race with Fernandez Infante, and it led them both to really good times.
Fernandez Infante takes the gold ahead of Chalice, and Shirova with the bronze medal. Wow, it was a close contest there in that 50 metres freestyle for women S3. Could be another one in prospect here. Men's S3 final coming out. We had a great tussle in the backstroke in this event in the S3 classification, and we could be on for something close in this freestyle as well. Krzysztof Lechniak, World Championship finalist in this event last year, goes in lane number 8. Vincenzo Boni just missed out on the medals.
In lane 7, representing
in
Germany,
the backstroke, Vincenzo Boni. Josiah Top, what can he do? 2 silver medals to his name already this week. A swimmer very much on form.
In lane 2, representing
Expect him to lead in the early stages. Daniel Ferrer Robles, World Championship silver medalist last year. You know, he's capable of going faster than he went in the heats this morning. Denis Ostapchenko won that 50 metres backstroke. Ostapchenko, an excellent time, very consistent swims from heats to finals. Umut Unlu, a Turkey swimmer, bronze medalist in the individual medley earlier in the week. Palamarchuk the European champion, the reigning European champion, won that title in 2021. But Dimitri Grandjou, the man to beat, the winner of gold in the individual medley event earlier in the week, the fastest qualifier by a good couple of seconds, Dimitri Grandjou. And on his times this year, he's been very close to the European record held by Dimitrovina Radets. Dimitri Grandjou of France, fastest into this final, ahead of Palamarchuk. They go in the centre lanes, lanes 4 and 5. But chances all over the pool to be on the medal podium. Couldn't really discount anyone. But Grandjou will be the favourite for gold. And Palamarchuk trying to defend his title that he won in 2021. This is the S3 classification. Remember, 1 to 10, those with physical impairments. This is down towards the most impaired swimmers in the Paralympic programme, the S3 classification. Palamarchuk will start from the water. Grandjou on the blocks.
Well, as the swimmers get away there, well, it is tough at the top using that underwater, but Grandjou, the other going off the block, and he's up and into the lead in lane 4. Straight arm freestyle from the Frenchman, going very well at the moment. Unlu will chase in lane 3 and going well. Ferreira Robles as well, but Grandjou with a strong lead here.
Yeah, top still very much in the mix for the medals, but Grandjou is coming away now, I think, towards the last 5 metres. It is going to be Grandjou, Dimitri Grandjou of France. We'll keep an eye on the clock. It's going to be very fast. 42.00. He wins the gold and the European title. Josiah Top held on for the silver medal position. A great swim from the German again. He's having a very good week. And Palamarchuk, the European champion last time out, will take bronze this time, just ahead of Ostapchenko. 46.17 for Palamarchuk. But Dimitri Grandjou, well, he lived up to the favourites billing, and he celebrates the Frenchman. 42.00. That could be a lifetime best for the Frenchman to win that title.
Here, Grandjou came into this meet with a time of 42.13 to sit at the top of those world rankings, and he's improved that, and he looks strong. Josiah Toth, he got off the block very well. He works hard underwater to maximise the advantage that he has, and then in recent times we've seen him really build on that second half of the race, and it's paying dividends here this week as he'll have another trip to the podium. It was close, as we said, behind though for that bronze medal. A blanket finish between 4 swimmers, and it was Palamarchuk that got the better of his compatriot Denis Ostapchenko on this occasion to take that bronze medal.
Great swim from the Frenchman. They're having a good night, the French. Dimitri Grandjou takes the European title in the 50 metres freestyle S3 ahead of Josiah Top of Germany, and only 0.6 of a second separated the next 4, but Serhii Palamarchuk was good enough to claim the bronze. That was very close indeed, Liz, wasn't it? Wow. Thank goodness for electronic timing. Could
well,
not have split that at all.
We said it was going to be close, didn't we?
Oh, it certainly was. Oh, another great race there, and we move on to some more medal presentations. Roberto Valleri, I remember him swimming, the Italian. That's not Miguel Miranda, that's Roberto Valleri, Italian Paralympian, one of the pioneers of the Italian team. They had a very small team when I used to swim, Roberto Valleri swim, but certainly not now. Anyway, medal presentations on the way.
Silver medalist representing Italy,
Medalha de prata em representação de Itália,
Alessia Berra. Gold medalist and European champion representing Ukraine,
medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação da Ucrânia,
Anna Stutsenko. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Ukraine.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Ucrânia.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
The victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters freestyle S12.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 100 metros livres masculinos S12.
Bronze medalist representing Azerbaijan,
Medalha de bronze em representação do Azerbaijão,
Raman Saleh. Silver medalist representing Ukraine,
medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia,
Maxim Bereska. Gold medalist and European champion representing Ukraine,
medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação da Ucrânia,
Yaroslav Denisenko. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Ukraine.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Ucrânia. medalist. Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
The victory ceremony for the women's 200 meters individual medley SM14.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 200 metros estilos femininos SM14.
Bronze medalist representing France.
Medalha de bronze em representação da França.
Asia Moro Asbal. Silver medalist, neutral para-athlete.
Medalha de prata para a atleta neutra.
Valeria Javelina. Gold medalist and European champion representing Great Britain.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação da Grã-Bretanha.
Olivia Newman Baronius. Please rise if you are able for the national anthem of Great Britain.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional da Grã-Bretanha.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
Victory ceremony for the men's 200 meters individual medley SM14.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 200 metros estilos masculinos SM14.
Bronze medalist representing Great Britain.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Grã-Bretanha.
William Allard. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Vasil Krajnik. Gold medalist and European champion representing Ukraine.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação da Ucrânia.
Dmytro Vazenko. please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Ukraine.
Por favor, levantem, se possível, para o hino nacional da Ucrânia.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os vossos medalhados.
Wow, what a great swim that was there to win that 200 metres individual medley European record swim. And we move on to the last three events of this session, D5.
3 races to come this evening.
Wow, it's been a cracking night of action, Liz, hasn't it?
It
Some
has.
races still to come.
We've had it all, haven't we? And still 2 fast sprints to come, and then another beloved relay. Promises to be just as exciting.
And France go head to head to be crowned European champions.
How's the medals standing tonight in terms of anthems? Real quick update.
We've heard from Italy, Ukraine, Germany, Great Britain, Israel, France, Spain, Turkey and Croatia so far. But obviously that's based on the ceremonies that have occurred up until this point. So I know that there are more to come.
That's quite a few, quite a mix tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, we have had a good range.
Yeah, no one really dominating. Maybe Ukraine having a good night. I wonder who is going to take this one. Well, see a few of the swimmers in these last couple of events. They're going to be doubling up. I just saw Anna Stetsenko on the medal podium for the 100 freestyle S12. It's a combined event now, the 50 freestyle S13, but S12 swimmers swimming up. Stetsenko in 8. Roshi Nirian. It's been a good night for the Irish so far. Can she add another medal for them? She goes in lane 1. Alicia Berra, another one of these S12 swimmers swimming up against the S13. She goes in 7. Marian Polo Lopez, silver medalist in the breaststroke. She goes in lane number 2. Emma Philo Martin. What a great swim she had to win silver in the 100 freestyle a couple of days ago. Gia Pergolini, the only non-European in this one. Well, winner of the backstroke, there's Pergolini. And Elena Kravtsov goes in lane number 5, gold medalist in the breaststroke. Elena, another one of the S12 swimmers swimming up against the S13s, but she qualified in 2nd place behind the European record holder in the S13 class, and that was Carlotta Giri of Italy, who goes in lane number 4. Carlotta Giri's European record stands at 26.67. She goes in 4. This could be a very close contest indeed. Gili in 4, Kravtsov in 5.
Well, Kravtsov had an excellent start in the heats and she's got off the block very well there again, as has Gia Pergolini for the United States down in lane 3. It's Pergolini that leads through 25 metres.
Well, it's very close indeed. Look at this, everyone absolutely in a row here. Gili might be coming through in lane number 4 now as the race progresses into the finish. Pergolini right there as well. It is going to be Gili, I think. Yes, Pergolini in second. And another great swim from Philo Martin to claim the bronze, but it's another tie. 28.07 for Philo Martin and Polo Lopez. Another dead heat and another medal will be shared. Gili takes it. Great swim in there at the very end of that 50. She just forged ahead. Pergolini will take the silver medal in terms of the Open. Of course, she's an American swimmer. She won't take a European medal. It'll be a shared silver for Philo Martin and Polo Lopez. Well, how close was that, Liz? Wow, when they came in with about 10 metres to go, you couldn't really separate about 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, it was incredibly close. We knew again, which has been the case so many times in these 50s tonight, it's been that meeting of a fast start versus a strong finish, and that's exactly what happened. Kravtsov and Pergolini getting off very well from the block. Pergolini holding on to that speed for a little bit longer, but Gili coming through strongly at the end. Another Spanish dead heat. We saw it in this morning in the men's 1200 metres freestyle. They had to swim off for 8th, but tonight the Spaniards both get a bronze.
Carlotta Gili wins that European title for Italy. Gili is the champion. Gia Pergolini will get an Open silver medal, and it'll be a tied European silver for Emma Philo Martin and Mariam Polo Lopez, 28.07 apiece. Just 3 100s ahead of Elena Kravtsov, and only half a second separating the rest of the field from the medal winners. Oh, what a close contest again. That was incredible. What are we in for here? Final sprint tonight is the 50 freestyle in the S13 classification. Musavar Tosunkev goes in lane number 8. Kirill Garashenko in fact, Sotnikov goes in lane number 1. We don't have Garashenko in 1. Dmitry Salik goes in 7. Talasso Engel will go out there in lane number 2. The German swimmer, the winner of the 100 breaststroke, Talasso Engel. What can he do on this 50 freestyle? On the other side, Maxim Varaksa back in the water again. We just saw him on the medal podium. He sprinted off in the other direction. There's Yaramenko going in lane number 3. The 2 Ukrainians there in 6 and 3. Alexei Verchenko will go in lane number 5. And Ihar Boki, the world record holder in the S13 classification, he will go in lane number 4, fastest qualifier from the heats this morning. Again, some of the S12s swimming up against the S13s. Yarboki will go in the centre lane, but Yaramenko, Varaksa and Salai, the S12s. Varaksa, the world record holder in the S12 class.
And it was a very fast start from Engel into the German breaststroke champion, getting off the block extremely well. But already the battle is in the centre lanes. Boki and Verchenko leading the way.
Yeah, it might be Verchenko, and Varaksa also going well, but here comes Boki in lane 4. It might be Verchenko into the wall. It's very close indeed, and Boki has been given it 23.81. Well, fantastic swim there from Boki. It looked like Verchenko might have been in there in first position, but Boki looks like he's been given the touch. 23.81. That was incredible for Boki, showing real strength at the end of the race there. And the world record looks like, the world record holder looks like he might have just claimed the gold medal. We're still waiting for confirmation of this result, Liz, but it was very tight indeed.
Yeah, and the result will get confirmed shortly. My scoreboard is only now updating. Looks like it There's two 100s in it there, all very tight across the pool, nothing to choose, just white splash at this point. And even when they came under the flags, there was nothing in it. It was a dive, the lunge forward from Boki at the end that looks to have snatched that gold medal.
Simply fantastic final.
ER Boki takes the European title, 23.81, two 100s ahead of Verchenko, who takes the silver, and he is in turn two 100s ahead of Varaksa, who takes the bronze. Incredibly close way to finish the individual events for this session. What a race that was.
Well, catch your breath, Paul.
Yeah, for a minute as we come up to the relay now. Oh, and this promises to be a cracking race. We love it. We love the relays. Everyone loves the relay, of course.
4x100 meters, a medley relay, 34 points final.
The medley relay, 34 points. The points of the classification numbers of each of the swimmers in the teams have to add up to no more than 34 points. And we have four extremely strong teams in this one. There is the French quartet: Anel Roulet, Hugo Didier, Laurent Chardard and Emmeline Pierre. The Netherlands have got a very strong team. Olivier van der Voort, Chantal Zuiderveld, Florian Butcher and Ties van Hofwegen.
In lane 5, Italy.
The Italians with Federico Biccelli, Stefano Raimondi, Alicia Scortacchini and Xenia Francesca Palazzo. Another strong quartet. And the Spanish, the world champions from last year, they have the same team out. Inigo Lopez Sanz, Anastasia Dimitrov, Jose Antonio Maria Alcaraz and Sarai Gascon on the anchor leg. There is the lineup for this mixed 4x100 medley relay. 34 points. Promises to be an absolute cracker, Liz.
This is the mixed 4x100 meters.
It does. And the Spaniards are a strong team. 4 different combinations of 34 points here, so it will be very interesting to see different countries take the lead at different points.
Yeah, Spanish going with 2 8s and 2 9s. The Netherlands going with a 10, 2 9s and a 6 in that order. Italians got 7, 9, 10, 8. And French 2 10s, an 8 and a 6. So, as you said, different combinations. There's Biccelli. Olivier van der Voort. First time we've seen him this week, the Netherlands swimmer. He's an experienced campaigner, but we haven't seen him in the Netherlands team for a few years now.
No, and you'd expect him to lead this Netherlands team down that first 100 metres. He is their S10 male athlete, so the strongest swimmer in terms of the relay point system going first for them. He will turn first. Time of 27.9. Inigo Lopez Sanz over next for Spain, and Roulet just ahead of Biccelli. So France currently third, with Italy chasing.
Yeah, Van der Voort going really, really well here. We'd be looking for something around about the 1 minute mark, I think, the Netherlands swimmer. And Van der Voort getting the Netherlands off to a very, very good start indeed. He will hand over to the champion in the 100 breaststroke for the women in the SB9 class. Chantal Zuiderveld. Look at that time, 58.6. That has really set up the Netherlands very well to challenge for this gold medal.
Well, that's an excellent individual backstroke swim there. Van der Voort will be delighted with that. And who better to hand over to than Chantal Zuiderveld? She won the SB9 100 metres breaststroke right at the beginning of the week, and she's looking at putting a strong performance here because she'll be being chased down by male SB9 champion Stefano Raimondi of Italy, who's already come up on the shoulder of Anastasia Dimitrov to Spain. She swims in the SB8 classification group. And Hugo Didier swimming for France, also an SB8 athlete. Doesn't always swim the breaststroke, but doing his bit for the French team here. But there is Jeu de Velde leading the way. Raimondi will be chasing down. Jeu de Velde will hand over to Florian Bulcher, who will do the butterfly leg for the Netherlands team. And Raimondi will hand over to Alessia Scortacchini. It's
Well, it is Jeu de Velde.
At the halfway point, leading from Italy. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, Bulcher into now the butterfly. She is a medalist in the individual butterfly, so Florian Bulcher, a good person to have on this third leg for the Netherlands. Scortacchini in the water now for Italy, and the French with Laurie Chardard have got a little bit of a lead over the Spanish, Jose Maria Alcaraz, but the Spanish have got a strong finish with Sarai Gascon, but it looks very good for the Netherlands at the minute. Florian Bulcher with that advantage now over Alessia Scortacchini. It's a big advantage as well for the Dutch. They are going extremely well here. It is now in the middle there, the Spanish coming through into third position, but they will need a little bit of a lead over the French as they go into the final leg. The French with their S10 women, but the Dutch are looking very, very difficult to beat, but they do have the lower classification swimmer on the final leg, Ties van Hofwegen, the S6 swimmer.
Yeah, the Netherlands have front-loaded their team. It's the best combination that they have to offer. Ties van Hofwegen enters the water now, still holding on to that first place. Palazzo, Xenia Francesco Palazzo is in the water for Italy. Sarai Gascon has entered for Spain. And Emily Pierre will go in for the French team. But it looks to be Van Hofwegen at the front at the final turn. Can he hold on? He goes over there, 350.97. Italy still in second with Palazzo for now, but Gascon chasing the pack. She hasn't eaten into Van Hofwegen's lead too much. So can the Netherlands team hold on to this one?
Well, I think they are. It's going to be Netherlands against the clock, I think. That world record stands at 4:29.86. Palazzo starting to come back, but let's check the clock here. This is going to be a sensational time for the Netherlands team. It is Ties van Hofwegen bringing them home in a new world record time. 4:26.54. They have smashed the old world record. What a swim from the Dutch. In second place, it was the Italians who held on against the Spanish, who claimed the bronze medal position. But what a swim from the Dutch. That was absolutely sensational from their team. Olivier van der Voort, Chantal Zuiderveld, Florian Bulcher and Ties van Hofwegen. What a quartet, what a time. A world record swim from the Dutch team.
Well, the Dutch have been waiting a very long time to be able to field a relay team, and it was absolutely worth the wait. There's fireworks on the scoreboard in the venue. What a world record. As you said, Paul, Olivier van der Voort, an excellent 100 metres backstroke there to set the team up. It was as if they were swimming for their lives, and they delivered. Van Hofwegen, it's always difficult being on that last leg as the lower classification swimmer. Even when you've got that head start, so much can change, but he did his bit for the team, and he's absolutely spent.
No wonder. What a fantastic quartet that was, and it was all really set up by Olivier van der Voort on that first leg. We expected him to go around about the 1 minute mark, and he went 58.60. Absolutely incredible swim on that backstroke leg, and well, no one better on the breaststroke than Chantal Zuiderveld. And she pulled away from the others. Raimondi gave chase for the Italians. And the Italians had a good swim as well, 4:30.59 in the end. That's a decent time for them. But Raimondi could do nothing about the lead, and Florian Bulcher on that third leg just consolidated it for the Dutch. she came in with a lead of about 5 or 6 metres over Skortakini, and it was slightly more when she handed over to Ties van Hulvegen at the end. Skortakini kept that lead against the Spanish, and it was a great leg for Palazzo as well to hold off the challenge of Sarai Gascon in that final stages. But as they came into the wall, it was the Dutch against the clock, Liz. What a swim.
Yeah, on paper it promised to be a competitive quartet, but everybody swam to their absolute max there.
Well, the result has been confirmed. The Netherlands are the European champions in a world record time in this mixed 4x100 medley relay, 34 points. A great time for the Italians to take silver, and the Spanish will take the bronze. Well, what a way to finish the swimming action, Liz. That has been fantastic. We knew that relay was going to be good, but the Dutch were sensational there.
And that is why we love a relay, because anything can happen. They were incredible.
That world record was smashed. Italy were inside the old European record as well. But, wow, great swimming there to finish off that session. Still more medal ceremonies to come, so please stay with us for the remaining presentation. Starting off with this women's 100 freestyle S11. It'll be more Dutch joy at this medal presentation as well.
Bronze medalist representing Ukraine.
E as medalhas serão entregues pelo vice-presidente da Federação Portuguesa de Natação, Miguel Miranda. Com a medalha de bronze em representação da Ucrânia,
Marina Pidomna. Silver medalist, neutral para-athlete.
medalha de prata para a para-atleta neutra,
Daria Lukianenko. Gold medalist and European champion, representing the Netherlands.
e a medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação dos Países Baixos,
Lyset Bronsma. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional dos Países Baixos.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
Yes, true.
The victory ceremony for the men's 100 meters freestyle S11.
I don't think.
Cerimônia de entrega de medalhas dos 100 metros livres masculinos S11.
Bronze medalist representing Lithuania.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Lituânia.
Edgaras Matakas. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Daniel Shufarov. Gold medalist and European champion representing the Netherlands.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação dos Países Baixos.
Roger Dorsman. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional dos Países Baixos.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
The victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle S6.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros livres femininos S6.
Bronze medalist representing Ireland.
E a medalha de bronze em representação da Irlanda.
Dervla Brady. Gold medalists and European champions representing Ireland.
E uma das medalhadas de ouro e campeã europeia em representação da Irlanda.
Nicole Turner. And representing Switzerland.
E a co-campeã europeia em representação da Suíça.
Nora Meister. Please rise if you're able for the anthems of your winning nations.
Por favor, levantem-se. Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional dos países vencedores.
Madeira, your medalist.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas e campeãs europeias.
The victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle S3.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros livres femininos S3.
Bronze medalist, neutral para-athletes.
Medalha de bronze para a para-atleta neutra.
Zoya Shustrova. Silver medalist, representing Great Britain.
Medalha de prata em representação da Grã-Bretanha.
Ellie Chalice. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Spain.
Medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação de Espanha.
Marta Fernandez Infante. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Spain.
Por favor, levantem-se, se possível, para o hino nacional de Espanha.
Madeira, your medalist.
Madeira, as atletas medalhadas.
The victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S3.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas dos 50 metros livres masculinos S3.
The medals will be presented by member of the Madeira Swimming Association.
As medalhas serão entregues pelo membro da Madeira, da Associação de Natação da Madeira, Marília Andrade.
Bronze medalist, representing Ukraine.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Ucrânia.
Serhiy Palamachuk. Silver medalist, representing Germany.
Medalha de prata em representação da Alemanha.
Josia Tim Alexander Top. Gold medalist and European champion, representing France.
medalha de ouro e campeão europeu em representação da França.
Dimitri Grandjou. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of France.
Por favor, levantem, se possível, para o hino nacional de França.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os vossos medalhados.
The victory ceremony for the women's 50 meters freestyle S13.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas na prova dos 50 metros livres femininos S13.
Joint silver medalists representing Spain.
E com as medalhas de prata em representação de Espanha,
Emma Vila Martin. And representing Spain,
e também em representação de Espanha,
Marian Polo Lopez. Gold medalist and European champion, representing Italy.
medalha de ouro e campeã europeia em representação de Itália,
Carlotta Gille. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Italy.
Por favor, levantem, se possível, para o hino nacional de Itália. dos atletas medalhadas.
The victory ceremony for the men's 50 meters freestyle S30.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas da prova masculina dos 50 metros livres S13.
Bronze medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de bronze em representação da Ucrânia.
Maxim Baraska. Silver medalist representing Ukraine.
Medalha de prata em representação da Ucrânia.
Alexei Vachenko. Gold medalist and European champion, neutral para-athlete.
Medalha de ouro e campeão europeu para o para-atleta neutro.
Igor Boki. Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, os atletas medalhados.
Nice.
The victory ceremony for the mixed 4x100 medley 34 points relay.
Cerimónia de entrega de medalhas da estafeta mista de 4 por 100 metros de estilos, 34 pontos.
Bronze medalists.
E a medalha de bronze.
Spain. Spain are represented by Sarai Gascon, Jose Antonio Marie Alcaraz, Anastasia Dimitriv, and Inigo Lopez Sanz. Silver medalists.
Medalha de prata.
Italy. Italy are represented by Xenia Francesca Palazzo, Alessia Scotterchini, Stefano Raimondi, and Federico Picelli. Gold medalists and European champions.
E a medalha de ouro e campeões europeus.
The Netherlands. The Netherlands are represented by Wies van Hofwagen, Florian Buch, Chantal Zijdeveld and Olivier van die Voort. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Peço agora a vossa atenção, levantem-se se possível para o hino nacional dos Países Baixos.
Madeira, your medalists.
Madeira, as vossas equipas medalhadas.
Well, what a good way to finish the proceedings for day 5. That world record swim from the Netherlands, and it was an incredible quartet, wasn't it, Liz?
It was. They, on paper, they were always going to challenge, but I think they probably even surprised themselves there. Absolutely phenomenal way to round out what was another incredible night here in Madeira.
Well, I feel a little bit emotional.
Yeah, some
after that.
close races, some record swims, European records, oceanic records earlier on, that world record, of course, for the Netherlands right at the end of the session. And also the Italians inside the old European record, and the Spanish as well, not too far away from their best time. But, well, great way to finish. Netherlands celebrating. It's great to see so many people sticking around to celebrate those medalists. Well, it's been another good night of action here, and here's how they stand in the European medal table. Italy still have that narrow advantage over Ukraine. Great Britain with 3 golds tonight. They've jumped ahead of the Netherlands, who had 2, and a good night for Spain as well. Germany and France also adding to their tally, and Ireland and Switzerland with that tied gold medal. Yarman, the winner of the Turkish gold medal, their second of the week. And Belgium also with another medal to their tally. Croatia, a new country on our medal table, winning that gold with Emma Mecic, and also a bronze as well. So now, what's that? 27 countries are now on the European medal table after 5 days of competition. Still 2 more days to go, 2 more exciting days for us to enjoy. It's excellent 2 days we're going to have. So we still haven't seen some of the big stars. They will be with us in the final 2 days of competition. It's going to be great. Don't miss it. We will be back here tomorrow morning, 9:30 local time here in Madeira. So please join myself and Liz for day 6. Bye for now.